Hi, this is Shelly Ryan, one of the Pinewood kindergarten teachers. I would like to go through some of our most frequently asked questions, especially for new kindergarten families. And hopefully they'll answer some things that you've been wondering about so that you feel prepared for kindergarten this year. What is the bus ride like? Well, kindergarten students ride on smaller buses. They wear seatbelts and they learn bus riding expectations in the classroom. For the first 2 weeks of school, a paraprofessional will ride the routes with the students to assist them in learning bus expectations and helping them with seatbelts if needed. All kindergarten students have door-to-door service, so this means that the bus driver is required to make visual contact with the person receiving your student at the bus stop. The transportation contact information is listed here. All of the Maldu School District phone numbers start with 651-621, and 8900 is the transportation number. You can use this number if your child will be absent, or if you have questions or concerns about the route. It's helpful for bus drivers to know if your child will be absent that day, because he or she will not then wait in front of your house and delay the route, not knowing whether or not you will be there. What will my child do during the day? The schedule evolves throughout the school year. In the first couple of weeks, 2 weeks or so, students are busy learning routines, expectations, and exploring classroom materials. Once independence is well established, students will begin working independently on activities that are appropriate for their needs, and the teacher can then work with small groups of students to deliver differentiated instruction. There is also whole group instruction on reading and math. There's writing instruction throughout the day, and especially at the beginning of the year, but also throughout the year. Activities are short. They're 10 minutes, 15 minutes towards the end of the year, 20 minutes even, so that students are able to feel like it's something that they can handle. And when they start to get wiggly, we take breaks, and we definitely respond to the needs of these 5 and 6-year-olds to help them be successful. We read a lot of books, we play a lot of games, and we practice being a good friend and what a good student looks like all year long. How does lunchtime work? Well, all Pinewood students will eat lunch in the cafeteria at 12:35 every day. A monthly lunch menu will be sent home with your child. There are 2 entree options each day. Your child will make a choice about which entree he or she wants, and then will get in the appropriate line. They'll serve themselves sides that are fruits, vegetables. Those sides are also listed on the menu, and they can choose milk, skim milk 1% or chocolate milk. Students can also have water. They could bring water from home as well. Your child will also learn a PIN number and will enter that number at the end of the line. So even if your child is receiving free or reduced lunch, they will need to enter that PIN number. The only reason they wouldn't is if they take a lunch from home. If they purchase milk, they'll need their PIN number for that. So you will receive that PIN number prior to the start of school. And it's recommended that you review that with your child and try practicing it so that they're somewhat familiar. Of course, the first part of the school year, there'll be a lot of support in the cafeteria to help kids figure out how to hold their tray and navigate the lunch line, find a spot to sit, learning cafeteria behavior and responsibility, how to empty their tray, how to clean up after themselves, and of course, they will have support entering that PIN number as well. Until students are totally independent and helping themselves, that additional staff will be there as long as needed. During this time, students will sit with their class, but allergy-safe zones are provided for students with a documented need. At any time, your child is also welcome to bring a lunch from home. Just make sure you pack it into a bag that stays sealed. A zipper, a lunch bag that has a zipper is great too, or something to close it up. And we put those bags all into a basket and take them down to the cafeteria for them to eat when they get there. My child doesn't seem to be eating all of his or her lunch. Is there a problem? This is a really common question that we get every year, especially at the beginning of the year. Part of the fun of lunchtime is being able to sit with your new friends, and there's a lot of talking happening, especially because a lot of the time in the classroom is spent you sometimes having to be quiet and taking turns talking. So it's fun for them to really be able to let it out and talk during that time. And we think that's a lot of the reason why sometimes not as much lunch gets eaten. The paraprofessional staff that's in the cafeteria will help students and encourage and remind them that their time is limited and that they should focus on eating along with socializing. So please don't hesitate, though, to contact your child's teacher if you feel the problem is more significant than that. Is snack time provided during the day? If your child chooses, he or she may bring a snack from home. The classroom teacher will provide time for students to eat their snack each day. Because our lunch falls right in about the middle of the day, it will depend on each classroom teacher to decide what works best as far as if snack will be in the morning or in the afternoon. So you can check with your child's teacher to find out exactly what time that will be if that's important to you. Will my child's birthday be celebrated at school? Of course, your child's birthday will be recognized in class. If you choose to send something to share with the class, it must be a non-food item. So small trinkets like erasers or stickers are a great alternative. But of course, this is completely optional, and not all students do bring something. Summer birthdays are celebrated the last weeks of school. What if my child is behind in school? Or what if my child is advanced? Will he or she be bored? Every child enters kindergarten in a different place, and we are ready for them. Some children are beginning to learn letters and sounds and learning to count. Some children are reading chapter books and adding and subtracting. So we teach children in small groups in order to tailor instruction to meet their specific needs. We will keep you informed if there is a concern. However, many students grow tremendously just by coming to school and participating in learning every day. Conversely, we offer opportunities for students that exceed expectations to grow through small group instruction and individualized activities to challenge them. So each teacher has a diverse classroom library. We have multi-level math activities and paraprofessionals to support a wide range of learners. We meet your child where they are at, and we help them grow by prescribing things that work well for them and address the specific needs that they have. Some basic skills that make a big difference in students being independent at school are being able to recognize and write their own name. They can cut with scissors. They can follow simple directions. They're able to zip their own coat, button their pants. A great thing is if they're able to tie their shoes, or at least be able to work on and practice tying their shoes, or simply wear shoes that do not need to be tied. Can I volunteer in my child's classroom? What if my question wasn't answered here? Well, you can always start with your child's teacher. The teachers are listed here: Jessica Ron, Shelley Ryan, Nicole Sunby, and Jamie Vogt. The phone numbers that are listed here are direct phone numbers into the classroom. You can also contact any of the people in our office. Principal Lang, his number is listed here. April Notch, she's the office clerk, can help you find the answers that you're looking for. Beth Denning is our health office assistant. American Transportation phone number is listed here. That's the bus company that we use. And the attendance line is also listed here. Be sure if your child is absent, you call American Transportation and the attendance line. That way you'll avoid a midday phone call from the office wondering where your child is that day. I hope this helped answer some questions and help you feel prepared for kindergarten this year. We're looking forward to a great year.